Yeah, good morning to all of you. Today we will continue with the chapter number 3rd, and the name of the chapter is coordinate geometry. So, if someone say to you, for example, this is a sheet of paper, and if I want to locate one point on this sheet, if I am writing or denote one dot here, then how can we will identify the position of this dot? If someone asks to you, then it is very difficult for all of you. Someone say it is lie more than half. It is from this edges, from this side, it is very nearer, and someone say it is near to this side. So it is very difficult to identify the location of this point. But if someone take this as 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here we are taking 1, 2, 3 and 4, then we will easily say that this point, if we will join it, it will look like this. We can say this is a point P and it is related with, from this side this is your 2 and from this side it is related with 3. It means if you take 2 dimension, then you easily see the location of this point. For example, whenever you go to in the market and someone say to you ki yes, you have to go in a particular area, and there is no information, no other information regarding that, and you want to identify the house of someone, so you go to in that area but you have no idea about the house number, then how can you will identify? It is very difficult for all of you. But if someone say to you about the area with house number, then definitely you will identify that shop or that house easily. Okay, the same procedure you will go through with this sheet. If someone say to you, if this is the point, if we will not mark this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this line, that is your horizontal line, and if we not mark this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on vertical line, then we can't identify the exact location of this point. It means if you want to identify the exact location of a particular point, you want 2 things, you want 2 dimensions, so that you will easily get the location. As you see in this example, if it is written here 0, 1, 2, 4 and 0 to 4 is written here, then you will easily identify the location of P point, the location of this dot. Otherwise it is not possible. So at least 2 things we want for identify the location. So if I am taking these 2 lines, I hope all of you very much aware about the lines. These 2 lines are intersecting each other at point O. This point O is known as origin, and the coordinate of this point O is 0, 0. This horizontal line is your x axis, so it is written as x O x dash, and this vertical line is known as y O y dash. We can say this O x axis is positive axis, this OY axis is positive y axis, you can say. This OX dash axis is known as negative x axis, and this OY dash axis is known as negative y axis. Or here we like x axis. X, O, Y, it is related with first quadrant. Y, O, X dash, it is related with second quadrant. X dash, O, Y dash, it is related with third quadrant. And Y dash, O, X, or you can say X, O, Y dash, it is related with fourth quadrant. As you see in this first quadrant, it is related with OX and OY, and both OX and OY are related with plus X axis or Y axis plus Y axis. So we can say in this quadrant we are using these 2 symbols plus comma plus. If you see in second quadrant, it is related with OY and OH dash. It means it is related with minus and plus. If you see the third quadrant, it is related with minus and minus. OH dash is related with minus x-axis, OY dash is related with minus y-axis. So we will write here minus comma minus. In fourth quadrant, if you notice, OX is related with positive x-axis, so we will write positive sign, and OY dash is related with negative y-axis, so we will write here minus. So this is the concept of a Cartesian plane where two lines XOH dash and YOY dash are intersecting each other at O. O is the origin point. In first quadrant, all the things are positive. The value of x and y, the first value, this plus symbol is related with x, and the second value is related with y. So we can say in this quadrant value of x and y both are positive. In this quadrant second, this is the value of x, this is the value of y. So we can say in second quadrant x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. In third quadrant we can say x coordinate and y coordinate both are negative because it is related with x dash, o, y dash, and both o x dash and o y dash are related with negative axis. Then we will come to our fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, our first coordinate that is related with x is positive, and the second coordinate that is your minus. Due to this OX, it is positive and OY dash is negative. That's why we can say in fourth quadrant symbols are plus and minus. So this is the position of different symbols in different quadrants. And if you notice, the difference between each quadrant is related with 90 degree. This is your 90 degree. When you will come here, again it is 90 degree. When you will notice all these, when you include, it becomes 360 degree. So after this concept of quadrant, again we will make one more Cartesian plane. As you notice, this x, o, x dash and y, o, y dash are intersecting at point O. X, o, x dash is horizontal line, y, o, y dash is vertical line. For this x, o, x dash we can say the value of y is 0, and for y, o, y dash we can say the value of x is 0. Now if we want to denote one point on this Cartesian plane, for example, if I am taking one point P, that is 2, 3. So how can we will locate this point? How can we will show this point on this Cartesian plane? So what we will do, we will mark here 1, 2, 3 and 4 on positive x-axis, 1, 2, 3 on this positive y-axis, because the value of P both are positive, 2 and 3 both are positive, but definitely this P point lie in the first quadrant. Now how can we will denote the position of this point P? As you see, the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. So when you will join it, it look like this. We mark here A, this is the P point, and the value of the P point is 2, 3. So we can say 0 to A, it is equivalent to 2 and it is known as abscissa. And the value from A to P, which is equivalent to 3, is known as ordinate. I am again repeating, the value from 0 to A, the distance from 0 to A is known as abscissa, which is equivalent to 2, and the distance from A to P or P to A, which is equivalent to 3, is known as ordinate. We will take one more point. If someone say to you, how can you will denote Q point, and the value of Q point is -2, -4. It means the first value is related with x coordinate and the second value is related with y coordinate. So coordinate is different thing and ordinate is different thing. We can say in this example on this graph paper, we can say PA. or on this Cartesian plane we can say PA is related with ordinate and the value of P is related with coordinate. Coordinate is also known as a point. So if someone say to you, how can you denote this Q point on this Cartesian plane? So again we will take intervals -1, -2, -3, -4. It is related with negative x-axis, or these numbers are related with negative y-axis. Now we have to denote this Q point. So definitely this Q point will lie in the third quadrant because both the value of x and y are negative and x and y are possible only on in x, and the value of x and y are negative only in the third quadrant. So how can we denote? This is our -2 and this is 4. So we can say this is the location of this Q point. So we will write here -2, -4, and when we will join the line, it look like this. If we mark here, for example, if we write here C point, it is C, Q, and D point. So we can say O to C, this is abscissa, and C to Q, this is known as ordinate. So this is the relation between abscissa and coordinate is different thing. We can say the value of P is coordinate or a point. Again I will make one more Cartesian plane. If someone say to you कि how can we will denote the point S if its points are 4, -3. So if you see here, the first value of S is related with x coordinate and the second value of S is related with y coordinate. So how can we will denote? First we will mark here 0, which is the intersection point. Then we will write x here, x dash, y, o, y dash. As you know very well, OX is positive x-axis, OY is positive y-axis, OH dash is negative x-axis, and OY dash is negative y-axis. So x coordinate is positive, it means we will first write here 1, 2 for 0 to 5 points, and here -3 it is related with y, so definitely it will lie here -1, -2, -3 and -4. It means we can say the first point is positive and the second point is negative, so definitely this point S will lie in the fourth quadrant. So how can we will denote? The value of x is positive and the value of y is negative. So definitely this point lie here. This is our S point. Now when you will join it, it will look like this. So we can say the value of S is 4, -3. If we mark it as A point, this is S point already. This is the B point. Then we can say from O to A, this is abscissa, and from A to S, it is your coordinate. Or we can say in this point or coordinate, 4 is related with abscissa and -3 is related with coordinate. And if someone asks to you what is the value of y on x-axis, so definitely we will say the value of y is 0 for whole x-axis, and value of for y or y dash, value of x is 0. After this Cartesian plane, we will come to the next point, that is the coordinate. This is x, y. First we will write the value of x and then we will write the value of y. It is known as point, or it is also known as coordinate. So if x equals to y, then we can say it is equivalent to y, x. But what happens if x not equals to y? In that case we can say it cannot be written as y, x. Again I am repeating, x comma y is a point, it is also known as a coordinate. If x equals to y, then we can say this point is equivalent to y comma x. But if x is not equals to y, then we cannot write x comma y as y comma x. In this Cartesian plane, we also can say, or we can say, these two lines x o x dash, y o y dash are perpendicular lines. We can say these are perpendicular lines and these are intersecting each other at point O. This point is known as intersection point. And its coordinate is 0, 0. So this is the concept that is related with coordinate geometry. If point is given, then easily you will show the location of that point. It is related with which quadrant. Okay. I am taking one more example. If I am taking one point M and the coordinate of this point M is 1, -3. So what is the exact location of this point? So again we will take 1 here, 2 here, because it is a plus point. Definitely this one is lie on OX axis, that is the positive X axis, and -3 it is related with negative Y, so it will lie here, -1, -2 or -3. So definitely we can say it is plus and it is minus. So this point M will lie in the fourth quadrant. So it will look like this when you will join it. This type of shape you will get. We mark it. This is A, this is B, this is C. So we can say again CB is abscissa, okay, and AB is ordinate. The value of this abscissa is 1 and the value of ordinate is equivalent to -3. So this is the concept of Cartesian plane, which includes abscissa, ordinate, location of a point, what is the value of x on y axis, what is the value of y on x axis, what is O. So this is the combination of all these concepts, okay, and we can say point is also known as coordinate. So there is a difference between coordinate and ordinate. So whenever you will show the point, it must be very much clear in your mind that you will go with which type of axis, and these perpendicular lines are also known as coordinate axis. So with the help of this introduction part, you will easily locate the point on quadrants. It may be first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, and the angle between each quadrant is equivalent to 90 degrees. Okay, thank you.